Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to April. I know we missed the February recap of how much we spent for the month, but we just had so many things going on. We really didn't get a chance to, compile it all and give it to you. But we're making up for it by doing the March one now. And you'll notice that we're actually very good. It's the first week only in April, and we're doing it. So we'll get right into it. The very first category
Is the HOA fee, 60 euros. Usually is around the 42, but there was some maintenance job to do, so they split among all the apartments, and it came to 60 per apartment.
Yes, we have 14 units in the building, so everybody gets their little share. And so the next one, I'm actually going to do a little bit separate, a little bit differently than we were doing. I was breaking down our home taxes and dividing it by 12, but we actually pay it yearly, and we just paid it this past March. So I think I'm just going to do it as one lump sum, and our taxes yearly is 253 euros, which comes to $298. Now, I know people that live in the US are probably going, "Are you serious?" I mean, this is like the top of the this is it. It's just amazing how cheap the property taxes are here. We actually, I think in Houston, we were paying maybe like 10 times that for our insurance, and that didn't even cover flood. And it was just as bad when we were in California.
And
So,
not to mention that in America, as soon as something happens, as soon as you need to use the insurance, they use it immediately as excuse to increase the price.
yep, here,
Which doesn't happen here,
no,
because
it
we had
doesn't.
a couple of problems, and
They come out and fix
the
it.
price,
Boom.
the price also is the same.
Yeah, so it's great. Now, the next one is the home insurance itself.
Which was 16 euros for this month.
And what I just said was about the home insurance. This is the top of the line for the home insurance. And they've come out and fixed things for us at no charge to us. And it's been wonderful. And to think that for 16 euros a month, which is like less than 200 euros a year, you get
Yeah, you get
this great
covered. It's
coverage.
a peace of
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Yes, it's
yeah.
really
The
good.
home taxes prior to that, of course, I was saying, is constant, so that doesn't have anything to do with them coming to fix it. So forgive me for that. Our
Then
next
we
one.
have the virtual mailbox, 10 euros.
Yeah, that's constant.
The
That comes to
price is
$12.
fixed.
Mm-hmm. Electricity was 60 euros for the month. A little high, maybe about 3 euros more than we usually pay or something, but it seems a little high, but it's not really, because you think like, it was winter time basically. And so we use a little more electricity. As the weather warms up, I hope it's going to go down. But we did get the notice saying that everybody's bills, the prices were going up an average of like 27%. And so I've heard a lot of people complaining about that. But, I'm still happy because it's still in the area of what we were paying before. Now, with the days getting longer, hopefully it'll fall, but we'll see.
We have a water bill, 37 euros. And even this one is basically due to the fact that we spend more time at home, and we have 2 dogs, so we use lots of water to rinse after they did what they need to do.
And I love my long showers. I always call them the longest showers in history. And thank God we use gas for the
half
for the
an
shower.
hour showers.
Yes,
Half an hour minimum.
That's one thing I will never give up. And I'm so glad because we have gas. And that was one of the first things I looked for when we were actually apartment searching, because I wanted something that used, we were in an apartment where we had the little water tanker things. And after you shower for like 5 minutes, the water is cold and you have to wait for it to heat up again. So with this, instant gas heater thing, it's amazing. So if you ever get the chance to do that, that's what you should get.
Then we have the cable package, which includes the channels, the cell phone, the landline, internet, Netflix, and all the entertainment for 112 euros a month. Usually it's 105, 109, but we must have clicked on some um, movie or something that cost like 3-4 euros more.
Yeah.
We can't remember what happened.
Exactly. Or we might have called a landline, because if you remember what I said in the last video, if you call landline to cell phone, there's a charge for that, and you don't even realize you're doing it because you're calling somebody back, and then the next thing you know, it's on your bill. So we had 3 euros extra for that, because the package itself is 109 euros.
Then the gas, the cost of the gas is 27 euros. Um,
Even that seems a
Usually,
little
yeah,
high,
is
but
usually lower than this, but same story as the electricity. We spend lots of time at home, and we cook a lot. We
he cooks a lot. but
we
but
use a hot water and
my showers.
from showers and so.
Now the groceries, we're back to being up again, because the last few months the grocery prices were really low, and this month we're back to regular price, and it was
407 euros for a month. So.
yeah, which is like $552. So it's not a bad price, at least for us, because we eat in a lot. um Auto insurance for the month was 21 euros, which is about $25. And that is also another constant. And maybe the next time we get the bill, and because we usually just like to pay it off for the year, I might also lump that into one thing. Now,
Entertainment and dine out is 197 euros.
which is definitely higher than it's been for the past few months. But, one of the reasons was we had been, all the restaurants had been shut for the longest time. So they opened back up again in March. So we were kind of excited to be able to actually go out.
Yeah, we
Even,
were. Yeah, we were.
even it was at a 20% capacity, but but that's why that's high. So I'm curious to see what it's going to be like
Must
in
must
April.
have been the price of margaritas that went
Yes,
up.
maybe, maybe. We went to the same margarita places, so don't think that has anything to do with it. But that was a little bit high. But it's funny because we need to support the local businesses. So
Mhm.
our health insurance,
Health insurances and copays was 85 euros for the
85
year.
euros. Yes. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but back in January, I said our health insurance premium was going up. So we used to pay 79 euros and change a month. And now we pay 85 euros and 8 cents per month for both of us for full coverage. And, you can't beat that. Now, this past month, we had a big copay, and I've been going to the pharmacy for the dog that has Cushing's disease, and going to the vet. So between March and February, we actually had, I think, almost 500 or 600 euros in vet fees and the pharmacy drug fees. But in March itself, the total was
Um,
213.
213, yes.
Yeah, so
213.
213 was the amount of her pills. Out of all that amount, my uh, prescription medications came to $23, 22, 23 euros, and the rest was all a little bumballoons. So
Hmm.
the bus pass,
Reload was 9 euros.
yeah, we just reloaded for what we haven't used it, but we just reloaded it just in case we needed to go out and the store was closed or something. So the grand total comes to
1,570 euros.
1,570 euros, which is $1,851. So really not bad, even counting the extra money for groceries and the dog's fees. It's still way less than you would be spending in the US, for
Oh,
instance.
for sure in the States, just for the dog visits, medicines would have been the whole total would have been just the
It's
yes,
true,
but
and it has happened to us before. So it's definitely true. Now, the one thing I do want to remind you, I don't know, this amount that we spend monthly does not include rent, of course, because we bought our place, so we don't have any payments on it. And a place like ours, which is 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath, I'll put the link to the apartment up on the top so you can see the apartment, what it looks like. But it will cost you about 750 euros a month to rent. So you need to add that figure to the total amount. So don't just say, I can live in Spain for $1,500. You can live in Spain for $1,500 plus whatever the rent is. So anyway, 1,570 euros for the month, not bad at all. It's not the 1,000 that we had a couple of 3 months ago, but we'll still take it anyway. Thank you so much for
thank
joining
you.
us on this monthly recap, and we'll see you on the next one.
Mhm, bye.